Imagine a person forced to leave their own war-torn homeland, seeking refuge in a foreign land. Against all odds, this individual not only finds a new home, but goes on to create the world's most beloved hot sauce. Meet David Tran, the extraordinary visionary behind Huy Fong Foods and the iconic Sriracha sauce, whose inspiring journey defies all expectations. David Tran, the visionary behind Huy Fong Foods, embarked on an extraordinary journey that would shape the world of hot sauce as we know it today. Born and raised in war-torn Vietnam during the tumultuous Vietnam War, David found himself caught up in the maelstrom of events that unfolded around him. While he didn't fight in the South Vietnamese army, he was drafted like so many others his age. As the war came to a close in 1978, the communist Vietnamese government exerted immense pressure on citizens of Chinese descent, including David and his family, to leave the country. Recognizing the gravity of the situation, David, his wife, his son, and other family members set out on separate trawlers, embarking on a treacherous journey to safety. In December of that year, David would find himself on a freighter named Huy Fong, a name that would eventually become synonymous with his company. With nothing but a locket and 100 ounces of gold hidden within cans of condensed milk to his name, David eventually landed in Hong Kong after enduring a brief yet grueling voyage. His arrival marked the beginning of 8 months spent in a refugee camp, where hope and uncertainty were intertwined. However, destiny had a different plan in store for him. In the summer of 1979, David and his family were wrestled in the bustling city of Boston. Yet, the icy chill that gripped the city left them longing for warmer pastures. Fortuitously, David's brother-in-law had already made his way to Los Angeles, beckoning David to join him. Enthusiastically responding to the call, David packed his belongings and embarked on another chapter of his remarkable journey. In January of 1980, David arrived at the vibrant streets of LA, fueled by determination and the desire to create something extraordinary. Armed with the knowledge that his brother-in-law had discovered a bountiful supply of chilies unavailable in Boston, David set out to procure the freshest jalapenos from local markets. With the proceeds from selling a portion of the gold he had brought with him, he established a modest 2,500 square foot factory in the heart of Chinatown. It was within those humble walls that David's culinary alchemy came to life. Drawing inspiration from his pre-war experiments with hot sauce in Vietnam, he meticulously crafted a recipe that would ignite taste buds and capture the hearts of millions. The legendary Sriracha sauce was born. Sriracha, originally embraced by Asian restaurants and communities in the United States, experienced a remarkable organic growth that propelled it into the mainstream. Unlike many products that undergo extensive advertising and promotion, Sriracha found its way into the hearts and kitchens of consumers without much fanfare. Its popularity soared, with sushi restaurants across the nation adopting it as a beloved condiment. In 2015, the NPD Group conducted a study revealing that nearly 1 in 10 households in the United States stocked Sriracha, and the numbers were even higher among households with individuals under the age of 35. This fiery sauce had become an integral part of American culinary culture. With its distinctive rooster logo and convenient squeeze cap, Sriracha had gained an iconic status. A reliable and fiery hot sauce that consumers could rely on for a powerful punch of flavor. A documentary by Griffin Hammond in 2013 shed light on Sriracha's dedicated fanbase, revealing the sauce's loyal following. Surprisingly, many people were unaware that Sriracha was actually made in the United States. Though the bottle featured Vietnamese and Chinese text, Sriracha was actually the brainchild of David Tran and his American-based family. The authenticity of Sriracha lies in its simple recipe, which has remained unchanged since its inception. This consistency reassures customers that they can always expect the same authentic flavor they have come to love. While Huy Fong Foods produces other sauces like symbolic and chili garlic, Sriracha is undeniably the flagship product, driving the company's success and brand recognition. The focus remains primarily on Sriracha, as it continues to be the main revenue source. Throughout its remarkable journey, Huy Fong Foods faced a series of formidable challenges, each requiring resilience and innovation to overcome. Lawsuits, chili shortages, and the spectre of counterfeiters tested the mettle of the company and its iconic Sriracha sauce. One of the most high-profile legal battles occurred in Irwindale, the city where Huy Fong's facility is located. The city sued Huy Fong, claiming that the factory emitted noxious odors. The controversy garnered widespread media coverage, and the lawsuit persisted for some time. In a bold move, Huy Fong decided to open its doors to the community, offering factory tours to dispel any concerns. Ultimately, the lawsuit was dropped, bringing relief to both Huy Fong and its supporters. The case attracted attention on a national scale, with even Senator Ted Cruz extending an invitation to the company to relocate to Texas. In 2021, Huy Fong faced another legal challenge related to its exclusive chili producer, Underwood Ranches. Formerly the sole provider of jalapenos for Huy Fong, the two companies became entangled in a lawsuit regarding their agreements. Though the lawsuit has since concluded, it posed a significant obstacle for Huy Fong, whose chili supply relied heavily on Underwood Ranches. Recognizing the risk associated with dependence on a single producer, Huy Fong implemented changes, establishing relationships with multiple producers in California and northern Mexico to ensure a more diversified supply chain. The production process itself presented a unique challenge for Huy Fong. The chili growing season is relatively short, making it crucial to secure an ample harvest for the year. Unfortunately, if a harvest were to go awry, it would severely impact the production of Sriracha. This issue became particularly apparent during the chili shortage of 2022. David Tran, known for his humble nature and aversion to the spotlight, has remained relatively press-shy throughout his career. Although he has granted a few interviews over the years, what truly stands out is his steadfast commitment to his main philosophy. His repeated phrase, echoed in email conversations as well, revolves around his focus on creating a high-quality hot sauce accessible to all, regardless of wealth. He has no intentions of altering the ingredients. Instead, his goal is to produce more of the same product as long as there is a demand for it. David has never aspired to amass vast personal wealth or become a billionaire. He has reportedly turned down numerous offers to buy his company, demonstrating his disinterest in financial gain. His American dream has always been centered around passing the business down to his family and fostering its continuous growth. Over the past 4 decades, the company has witnessed remarkable expansion, particularly within the last 20 years. Some years have seen growth rates of up to 20%, a testament to the company's phenomenal success. This aspiring narrative is deeply rooted in a humble backstory. David Tran, an immigrant and refugee from Vietnam, single-handedly built the company from scratch, relying on organic growth. He remains resolute in his dedication to preserving the recipe and maintaining the core values that have propelled his family and business to such great heights. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching and be sure to subscribe for more history content like this. Until next time, goodbye.